Nama. In any experience, living out of account arupa. In any experience, there is a phenomenon that is present, that is cognized, that is right here, right now. The presence or cognition or consciousness of the phenomenon is a vijnana. The phenomenon has two characteristics. One is inertia and second is designation. Pattiga and adivajana. The inertia of a phenomenon is rupa, matter or substance, which may be seen also as its behavior. And this presence is served only in a passage of time, however short. These four Mahabhuta are the general modes of behavior or matter. Four Mahabhuta. One is earthy or persistent and resistant or solid. Second is watery or cohesive. Third is fiery or ripening or maturing. Fourth is airy or tense or distended or moving. The designation of a phenomenon is nama, name, English meaning name, which may be seen also as its appearance, the form or guise adopted by the behavior. As distinct from the behavior itself. Nama consists of the following. Whether the experience is present, unpresent, or neutral. It means Vedana or feeling. Shape, color, smell, and so on. It means sanna or perception, percept. Significance or purpose. Chetana or intentions. Engagement in experience. Asa or contact. Engagement in experience. Asa or contact. And intentional direction of emphasis. It means manasikara or attention. Intentional direction of emphasis. Manasikara. Asa is included in Nama. Nama is, is specifying Sanna. Necessarily specifies the pair of Ayatanami, a basis of and the kind of Vijnana involved. Perception of soreness specifies tongue, taste, and tongue consciousness, whereas rupa does not. Inertia or behavior does not specify its mode or appearance, visual, auditory, and so on. Nama, in other words, entails but does not include Vijnana, whereas rupa is simply discovered by Vijnana. Manasikara is included in Nama, since whereas rupa precedes Manasikara, logically not temporally. Behavior takes place whether it is tended or not. The clock, for example, does not stop when I leave the room. Nama involves manasikara. Experience is always particular or selective. One thing to the fore at once, and the rest receding in the background. Rupa, in other words, in order to appear, in order to be phenomenal as Namarupa, must be oriented. A phenomenon cannot present all at once with equal emphasis, but only in a perspective involving manasikara. Manasikara is involved as an intentional modification of the perspective or direction of emphasis that is given at the most immediate level. To be present is to be here and now. So present meaning here and right now, right here. To be absent is to be here and then. Then equal not now, at some other time. Or absent is there and now. There equal not here, at some other place. Or absent there and then. Attention is it is an intentional difference between the presence and absence, between varying degree of presence of consciousness. Let this present, let that be absent. Consciousness is the difference between presence in any degree and utter non-presence, non-existence. An image may be present or absent, but even if present, it is always absent in reality. Mind consciousness, Manavijnana, is the presence of an image, or since an image can be absent, or of an image. Intention is the absent relation to the present. Every present is necessarily accompanied by a number of absent. The present is singular. The absent is plural. Each absent is a possibility of the present, and although the total of the present absent is the significance of the present, what it points to or indicates beyond itself, which is also its intention. In general, no two absents, even of the same order, are on exactly the same weight. Volition, which is what is more commonly understood by intention. Volition is really a double intention in the sense used here. It is intentional intention. This simply means that certain of absent or possibles are intentionally emphasized at the expense of the others. And in the course of time, one absent comes wholly to dominate over the others, often not, but not necessarily the one preferred. The present suddenly vanished, and the absent takes its place as a new presence. The vanished present is now to be found among the absent. This is a direct description of action, karma, in its essential form. By leaving out of account the question of karma vipaka, which is achintya, and therefore rather beyond the scope of these notes. See also a definition of action in rupa and ethical account in karma. The passage ethic is essential for the understanding of Namarupa, and it rules out the facial and slipshod interpretation of Namarupa as mind and matter. Rupa is certainly matter or substance, but Nama is not mind. The passage at Majjhima make it clear that all five upadana khandha and therefore vijnana with the namarupa are present both in five basis experience and in mental experience. Thus, a visible real stone persists or keeps its shape and its color. So it is earthy, visibly or in reality. And imagine that stone persists in imagination. Both the actual real taste of castor oil and the thought of tasting it, the imaginary taste, are unpleasant. Both matter and feeling, as also perception and the rest, are both real and imaginary. Sipasa, Namarupa and Diga may firstly be taken as one's own cognized body. Abhija nivara nasa bhikkhave ballasa panditassa thangaya sampavuttassa evam ayam kayo samudagato iti ayam chewa kayo paditta ca namarupa ittettam devaya. A stupid, intelligent man, monks, constrained by desires and attached by craving, has thus acquired this body. So there is just this body and name and matter externally. In that way, there is a that. This passage distinguished between Namarupa, that is external, and one's own body. Together, these make up the totality of Namarupa at any time. The body as Rupa is independent of its appearance, but together with its appearance, which is how we normally take it, it is Namarupa. Namarupa that is external is all cognized phenomena apart from one's own body. 마지막 이말씀이 자 윈나나께 까예 와히타 자 사파 니미테스. In this conscious body and externally in all objects. Though, as said above, we may firstly understand the Namarupa in the Tika passage as one's own cognized body. Properly speaking, we must take Namarupa as the total cognized phenomena, which may not be explicitly ultimately formulated. Thus, one I am lying in the mother's womb. Second, I am being born into the world. Third, I am a young man about town. In other words, I am ultimately concerned not with this or that particular phenomenon in my experience, but with myself as determined by my whole situation. Finished.